This is my third milestone. Hi, I'm Rhea. I'm a rising sophomore at Trinity School in New York, and for my third milestone of my line following robot, I built on top of my base project from my second milestone, and I soldered the wires as a modification. So especially for a robot that's moving, I thought it was going to be very important to make sure the wires are all secure, because I had actually run into a lot of trouble having to readjust the wires while it was moving, and then the robot stopped because some wires came loose. So yeah, I soldered as a modification to these green perf boards. I don't know if you can see right there. And I basically took it off of red board because it really wasn't as stable as I'd like it to be. So a modification that I tried but unfortunately ended up being a big roadblock was I used a servo motor and to raise a flag whenever the robot was moving, and I thought it was a great idea, and I was like all ready and I'd set it up and everything. And once I uploaded the code, it ended up taking a lot of power away from my main project, and my sensors stopped working, one of the motors stopped working, so it ended up I had to remove that modification. But that was definitely a roadblock because I thought my whole project was down the drain, but luckily I sorted that out. So here's a demo of the robot working around a round black tape track. Yeah, so. So after that demo, I'd have to say that looking back on this Bluestamp experience, I'd say it was definitely very rewarding. I learned not only about like the physical aspects of engineering, like more about circuits, motors, programming, sensors. I think the most important thing I learned from this experience was the mindset of being an engineer, learning about troubleshooting and working through those problems that I faced. And I'd have to say that this was definitely a good experience, and I now have the skill set to move on to more independent projects on my own. So